Shovels hit the dirt at the Worcester County Jail campus to celebrate the groundbreaking of a new facility. Plus, a couple who survived the Boston Marathon bombing share an important message with Worcester students. Good evening, everyone, and thank you for joining us. I'm Brittany Schaefer. Siblings at Leicester Public Schools got the surprise of a lifetime. After almost a year of not seeing their mother, the Army sergeant paid a surprise visit. Our Chandler Walsh spoke to the family today and has the details. Chandler?
It was a very happy reunion, Brittany. The family has watched many military reunion videos, but didn't think they'd have one of their own. Hannah Colony's Kelly gets the best surprise of her life. She finally gets to hug her mom after almost a year without seeing her.
I feel whole and I feel so happy again.
U.S. Army Sergeant Arlana Colonies is on deployment and was fighting in the war on terrorism overseas. But with her daughter's high school graduation coming up, she knew she had to get home.
I missed the 18th birthday, and that was one of the big concerns, was I was missing all of her milestones.
Sergeant Colonies surprised her daughter on stage for Leicester High School's class day. The senior says she had no idea and was overcome by emotion.
I was like, is this real? Just because I couldn't believe that was actually her.
It was pretty heart-wrenching. You know, she burst into tears, but it's hard because you're up on stage in front of the whole school.
Colonies then surprised her twin sons, Patrick and James, at their school. It took the fifth graders a moment to realize what was happening.
This has to be a dream. Like, is this another one of those dreams? My mouth was just like hanging open.
The family shared special moments and long-awaited embraces and say it's what will get them through the rest of Colony's deployment.
That's what gets you through, you know, the hard times, is just the memories.
Hannah will be graduating with her mom in the audience in about an hour. Sergeant Colonies will have to go back overseas in just a couple days, but for now, the family is enjoying every moment they can together. Brittany?
What an emotional story. Thank you, Chandler. An Auburn elementary school forced to keep everyone inside Thursday after a bear was spotted in the area. According to Auburn police, Bryn Mawr School on Swanson Road had to keep all children inside because of a young male black bear in the area. The Massachusetts Environmental Police aided in the situation. After several hours of searching, the bear was found in the area of Swanson Road. The animal was tranquilized and transported to a safer location. Auburn police are reminding residents to take bird feeders inside to avoid attracting bears. Shovels hit the dirt Thursday to celebrate the groundbreaking for a new medical and regional lockup facility. Governor Charlie Baker and Lieutenant Governor Karen Polito were among the dozens in attendance. The $20 million facility is funded by the state's Department of Capital Asset Management. This is the first major construction project for the jail campus since 1973. Worcester County Sheriff Lou Evangelitis says the 32,000 square foot building will benefit all of Worcester County.
This is a big investment to the people of Worcester County. Their public safety, I promise them, will be enhanced by having this quality of a building here to start that re-entry process for these inmates who are going to get released, most of them, back to our communities. We're going to make sure they're on the right track from the moment they get here. Right now, they're all over the map here. The facility's substandard, and there's no coherent way to get them through our system. This is going to be the center of the wheel where we can assess them and then send them out to the facility where they belong.
The facility is expected to be completed by fall of next year. A couple who survived the Boston Marathon bombings have written a children's book about their service dog rescue. Rescue has been with them since early on and in their recovery, and the book helps share their story. Our Roslyn Flaherty has the details. Roslyn?
Brittany, the couple travels to different schools sharing their book, and today they got a warm welcome from one Worcester school whose students say they are inspired.
Jessica Kensky and Patrick Downs make quite an entrance at Worcester's Quinsigamond School. The Boston Marathon bombing survivors are showing off Jessica's service dog rescue and sharing an important story. Rescue was named after fallen Worcester firefighter John Davies. He's been by Kensky's side for more than 4 years, helping her with day-to-day tasks. The couple was at the finish line in 2013 when the bombs went off. Downs lost a leg, Kensky lost both.
It's challenged us to really think about what are the most meaningful themes of these last couple of years and find a way to communicate them to children.
The couple wrote a children's book because they noticed so many kids had questions about what happened to them. The book chronicles the love between Jessica and rescue.
He's been there for so many hard times.
Yeah.
We just can't imagine doing any of this without him, and we wouldn't be doing any of this without him.
Yeah.
Because I think he is that, he gives us that starting point, that thing to talk about.
The couple read the book to students Thursday. The visit was especially meaningful to the Worcester Fire Department, who donated money for rescue and named him.
It was awesome seeing them again. I remember it was like it was yesterday. And this story is just so inspirational and emotional.
The couple says rescue was a symbol of John Davies, and as tragic and still hard to talk about as both their stories are, good has come from bad.
Rescue lives his life for food, but then in the selfless pursuit of Jessica. And I hope that John is smiling with pride, and I hope his family's proud.
Now, they say with all the positive feedback, they may have to write another book to share more of the story. Rosalind Flaherty, Worcester News Tonight.
A memorial is forming in the city after a woman was killed in a motorcycle accident Tuesday. A cross, flowers, balloons, and candles lay on the side of Plantation Street. The victim's name also being released this evening as Worcester resident Adriana Colon. The 31-year-old was struck by a vehicle taking a left turn onto the Interstate 290 West ramp. According to Worcester Police, she died several hours later at UMass Memorial Hospital. A warning to drivers, roads may be more dangerous this time of year. AAA says the 100 days from Memorial Day to Labor Day are the deadliest for teen drivers. More teens are on the road because of summer vacation. AAA says there was a 14% increase in teen-related crashes during this time in 2016. The service encourages parents to set limits for their teen drivers and make sure to follow the junior operator laws.
The two big distractions in the car are friends and phones. So the biggest risk factor for teens is multiple teens in the car, most of whom are also probably using smartphones, even if the driver isn't.
AAA also found 39% of teen passengers involved in fatal crashes were not wearing their seatbelt. They say to buckle up as your last line of defense. Hundreds of middle and high school students from across Worcester County receiving an important message. District Attorney Joseph Early Jr. hosting the 10th Annual Student Wellness Conference. The event aims to show good decision-making and positive choices. The conference initially focused on preventing underage drinking, but today, mental health and drug abuse were also discussed. The day featured skits, PowerPoints, and a panel of young former drug users. Early says he couldn't believe how engaged the students were.
That was one of the most powerful presentations we've ever had, talking about opioids, talking about alcohol, talking about stigma, removing the stigma and the pain associated with drug use and the effect that your drug use can have on your family and has on others. On the other side of it, how that paying someone a compliment can actually help prevent drug use.
The event was held at Anna Maria College. Student leaders from Burncoat, Leicester, Webster, Southbridge, and many more were in attendance. UMass Memorial Medical Center naming a new president Thursday. Dr. Michael Gustafson has been chosen as the next president and will start on September 1st. Gustafson is coming from Boston Brigham and Women Faulkner Hospital, where he was president for the past 3 years. In a press release, he says, "I look forward to sharing my passion for quality patient experience and continuous improvement to support the incredible work at UMass Memorial." Mass Wildlife and high school students helped restore an endangered turtle population this morning. The northern red-bellied cooter is one of the rarest freshwater turtles. Through their Head Start program, students raise the turtles through the winter, keeping them healthy and well-fed. Students brought their turtles to Mass Wildlife, where they were measured and marked them for further research before they're released back into the wild.
The smaller the turtle is, the more vulnerable it is to predators. So this is going to significantly increase their survivorship. This species was down to about 300 turtles in Massachusetts, and we've been actively trying to boost the numbers.
Mass Wildlife's John Rogosson says the turtle population is now in the thousands, making it a success story. Tomorrow morning, there will be a public release of about 150 turtles at Burridge Pond in Plymouth County.